Vamos a sentir la misma sed. ¿Para qué pensar y suponer? No preguntes cosas que no sé. Yo no sé. No sé dónde vamos a parar. Esto ya la piel nos lo dirá. ¿Para qué jurar y prometer algo que no está en nuestro poder? Yo no sé lo que es eterno. No me pidas algo que es del tiempo. Yo no sé mañana, yo no sé mañana, si estaremos juntos, si se acaba el mundo. Yo no sé.
Dance is everything to me. I love dancing. It is, a way for me to get in touch with like other people and like connect with them, connect with like myself, connect with the music. I love music, and so just being able to be in that moment, listening and then moving based on like what's happening around me and moving with other people is just fantastic.
It means being accepted for who we are and for who other people are. I always grew up with dance. I was exposed to it when I was a little girl, and it just continued it as I got older. I didn't really start formally dancing though, and learning more about dance until last winter, so winter 2022.
I started with the Cuban Salsa Club actually. I ran into them at the club fair and I was like, I have to try this, I have to do it. So after years of not dancing but watching people dance and being like, I wish I could move like them, I finally did it.
Cuban Salsa is about dancing as a community.
We dance in something called a casino rueda, which is a big circle, and so you're dancing with your partner, but then we're calling moves, which are then you're switching partners, and so eventually you dance with everybody in the group.
Give it up for Afro X Dance.
For me, dance is my life. I feel free when I dance, I love when I dance, I feel happy when I dance. I've met the most amazing people through dance. Coming to this school, I always felt detached from the world, felt detached from the Black community, felt detached from myself. But this term, I found myself in my dance team, found my friends in my dance team, and found my life in my dance team. So I'm really, really passionate about dance, and I love dance.
Before, I used to see dance as just a mere form of entertainment, like you come and do it and then entertain people. But then as I grew older and I developed a better understanding of what dance really means and how it brings about community, how it brings about expressions of different cultures, because as you know, Africa is very, very diverse. So being able to understand different people's ethnic backgrounds and how they relate to each other community-wise and so on is what makes dance interesting.
My journey of dance started since I was in my mom's stomach. She always told me that I always used to dance in her stomach. In elementary, I was always part of the dance team. I danced for cultural days. In high school, I also was part of the dance team, and now in university, I'm part of the dance team. So I just feel like I was always a dancer, but I never took it this seriously because I never had a platform to, work on my, talents. But, I've always been a dancer.
I think this same here. I've always loved dancing ever since I was young. I started dancing from primary school to secondary school. I created a cheerleading club because I was like, okay, why not try a different style of dancing? I did cultural dances in high school, and then I was like, why not continue it here? Because I mean, it's something I'm really passionate about. It's something that kind of brings communities where I met my first friends. So, yeah. So Afro Dance is technically like 2 years old, and is a platform and an environment for people to learn African traditional and modern dance styles. It's also a platform for people to have fun and build a community and dance, because you know, dance is very interesting.
W. DeMarca. Team W. DeMarca.
जाना लेके जाया है तेरा ये दीवाना, जाना तुझ पे मिट जाएगा तेरा ये परवाना, जाना मेरे दिल में क्या है तुम्हें ये ना जाना, जाना तुझको याद आएगा तेरा ये अफसाना, देखो प्यारे ये ना ये मैं कैसे करूं।
For me, I think dance equates to my passion. I very early on in my life realized I couldn't really pursue it as a profession, so it kind of turned into this thing I do pretty much all hours that I'm not following my profession. So yeah, I would say passion is the right word to describe it. So I started dancing when I was really young. I was born in India, and dance is obviously a really big thing there. So I started when I was about 4 or 5, so about 16 to 17 years now. My mother was always a really passionate dancer as well, so she kind of inspired that in me, and my dad likes to sing, so we've always been kind of like a music family. And I, was shown Bollywood at a really young age too, so that kind of enticed it, and that's kind of where my journey began. We tried to introduce different types of dancing within Bollywood, so we're not just doing what you see in the movies, we're adding in hip-hop style fused with Bollywood, and so it's really focused on just allowing people to learn different types of dance just in the context of Hindi music and Hindi movies, and it's songs that they see on screen, and so they can kind of mimic that happiness they get while watching a movie through their dance.